So, we are back home now from Tahoe. Tahoe was amazing. It's always amazing. The lake was super clear, very nice. We actually jumped in the water, even though the water was freezing cold. Me and 3 other buddies, we all jumped in the lake, and it was freezing cold. And now we are back home. And I want to talk to maybe all the parents that are watching right now. If you have any kids of your own, or you still have your parents around, maybe you guys could relate. Parents, you need to stop enabling your kids. You need to stop spoon feeding them. You need to stop spoiling them. You need to stop giving everything to them. It actually disables them. It puts them at a expectation where they always assume that they're gonna get things handed down to them, and that's not how you want to raise your kids. I was talking to a buddy of mine a couple of days ago, and he was talking to me about how he just started a new career and his dad didn't like it. His dad just hated it. His dad don't think he's gonna succeed. He was pretty bummed out. He was really bummed out. So of course he didn't stop pursuing what he loved. He still went forward with it. But there's so many times when I come in contact with parents, they believe that one thing is better than the other for their kids. Like, for example, me growing up, my parents always wanted me to become maybe a doctor, a nurse, somebody in the medical field, because during their time they saw that was a really good title. Like, I don't doubt them, but we are in a different day and age now to where, shoot, you could even be a gamer on YouTube and make millions of dollars. So like, the sky is really the limit. You know, there's so many opportunities out there to where you don't just have to be a doctor to succeed. And what I tell a lot of parents is, you guys came from a different time. You guys came from a time when it was about work, going to school, getting your education, and then getting your bachelor's degree from college, and finding a good job, and then lay all your nest egg, and then that was life. But in today's world, things have evolved to where you could be successful with just a cell phone like this. It blows my mind how little the older generations think, because they believe that their way is the best way. But that is not true. That is so far from the truth. Sometimes these parents are very stubborn. They're very stubborn, they have a lot of ego and pride, so they don't want to go back on their words. They believe that what they're teaching their kids, or what they are providing to their kids, is the truth and is the only way. There is some truth to it, don't get me wrong, but it is not the only way. It's almost like you force your kids to do something that they don't love. Like, yeah, they could become a doctor and make all this money, but really at the end of the day, they may not even enjoy it. And then now they're just living in a life where they're constantly thinking about their dreams and regretting making decisions that was never their own. When that happens, it's kind of like you live based off of somebody's decisions. You live life basically by somebody's saying. They tell you to go left, you go left. They tell you to go right, you go right. And that's not how life should be. Life is about choices. You know, like, we are all given free will. These choices are yours alone to make. Nobody could deter you away from them, because too many times I see students doing what their parents want them to do, but then in their hearts, like, they're just shattered to pieces. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy, because these same parents that are spoiling their kids are also blaming that same kid why they're not successful, or why they're not thinking bigger than they should. Well, it's because you've been spoiling them their whole life, so they know nothing better than that. So they're always expecting you to spoon feed them. So at the end of the day, it is not their fault. It is your fault that you are doing that to your kid. You're paying for their bills. You're paying for their gas money. You're paying for their car. You're doing all of this when you should be teaching them about responsibilities. Not necessarily throwing them in the river and hopefully they know how to swim. You teach them life lessons so that when they grow up, they're not dependent on you. They're not dependent upon calling you every day about a bill that they don't understand or that they don't know how to pay. Or they're calling you about borrowing money all the time because they know you always give it to them in the past. That is disabling them. And it's killing them, killing their growth, and preventing them from their true potential. And parents, support what your kids love to do. Support their dreams, because it may not be your dream, but it's their dream. So you need to support it. You need to be a parent and encourage them to continue to do what they love, to strive for the things that they love, because it's their life. They're gonna have their own family one day to where they're gonna also have to teach these life lessons to their kids. So if you do a good job at parenting them when they are still under your wing, they will also be able to do that same job and pay it forward to the next generation to come. If they want to become a dancer, let them dance. If they want to become a barber, let them become a barber. If they want to become a real estate agent, let them become a real estate agent. Whatever it is that they're dreaming of, let them make that dream come true. Only you have the ability and the impact to encourage your kids to move on with what they love. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, give me a thumbs up. If you guys didn't, let me know why in the comments section down below. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I make videos like this every single day just to encourage you guys, inspire, motivate, and I am a real estate agent here in Sacramento and Elk Grove area. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out now.